from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
Henrico sees its highest single-day total of new COVID cases in more than 10 months. We'll have details in today's Henrico News Minute for Wednesday, December 22nd, 2021.
And now for the news.
Omicron is here, and the numbers prove it in Henrico County. New variant of COVID-19, which is now estimated to be responsible for about 3/4 of all new cases in the region and nationally, has likely contributed to yesterday's highest single-day total of new cases in Henrico in more than 10 months. That number was 183. It's the most new cases reported on a single day since 196 were reported back on February the 6th. Local and national health officials are concerned that the timing of Omicron's arrival just days before Christmas and the New Year's holidays and associated large group gatherings could create infection levels previously unseen during the pandemic. In just a week, Omicron has gone from about 12% of all cases in the U.S. to its current total. Its severity is not yet fully understood. Some early studies suggest that it may be weaker than earlier variants, but health officials aren't yet prepared to draw that conclusion officially. In Henrico, the 7-day positivity percentage among PCR testing encounters is 9%. That's just below the statewide average. Its rapid testing encounter rate is 10.5%. That's higher by about 1.5 points than the statewide average. Both are Henrico's highest figures in about 3 months. Now, vaccinations in the county have picked up in the past 5 days, according to Virginia Department of Health data. It shows that people in several age groups have received their first dose of vaccine at higher rates than they did during the first 16 days of the month. Leading the way is the group of children ages 5 to 11. About 700 of them have been vaccinated with their first dose in the past 5 days. Of course, that group only became eligible last month. So far, about 31% of children in that age frame have gotten at least one dose. The county has witnessed 22 virus-related hospitalizations so far this month, up from a net total of just 7 last month. There were 32 hospitalizations related to COVID in October. A fire early yesterday morning gutted the Tuckahoe Village Recreation Association building in the far west end. It happened just about 4:30 a.m. yesterday in the 1100 block of Westbriar Drive. That's just off Patterson Avenue. Fire crews found heavy fire shooting through the roof of the structure. They conducted interior searches, didn't find anyone inside. There were no injuries reported. The Henrico Fire Marshal's office is working to determine the cause of the blaze. The Varina Ruritan Club recently made donations to 3 local nonprofit organizations. At its December 14th meeting, the group presented $500 checks to the Henrico Christmas Mother, Eastern Henrico Fish, and Blessing Warriors RVA. Well, if you are among the thousands who will be flying out of Richmond International Airport in the next few weeks, you'll want to be sure that you know what you can and can't bring through security checkpoints at the airports. Most foods that you would bring with you can be carried through a checkpoint, but some items will need to be transported in checked baggage. If the food item is a solid one, it can go through a checkpoint, but if you can spill it, spread it, spray it, pump it, or pour it, and it's larger than 3.4 ounces, then it needs to go in a checked bag, according to Transportation Security Administration officials. Ice packs are permissible, but they must be frozen solid and not melted when they go through screening. TSA recommends that if you're bringing gifts with you, pack those gifts in gift bags or boxes instead of wrapping them, because if one of them triggers an alarm, it'll need to be opened. To view a more complete list of items that can and can't be carried through a TSA checkpoint at the airport, visit henricocitizen.com.